Good day, everybody. Welcome to L Earth Angel 50. Back to give y'all another message. Today, we're going to do things just a little bit different. Um, Spirit has been putting a lot on my heart. So just let me know in the comment section how you guys feel about how I'm going to do this one today. I'm not going to really do like a shuffle in the cards. I've already shuffled and pre-pulled whatever cards I'm going to use. As far as my index cards today, I'm just gonna go through the deck without shuffling. I'm just gonna show the card and get to it. But before I do that, excuse me. I just want to say that I hope all of you had a wonderful holiday if you celebrate. Whether you celebrate Hanukkah, Christmas, I think we're currently in the season of Kwanzaa. One love to you all. If you don't celebrate anything, and it was just regular old smuggler days for you, I hope that you enjoyed your days. So, I just wanted to quick dedicate this message also to my dad, who has passed on, and anyone who is missing any loved ones during this time. I know that during the holidays it can be especially difficult when you're missing loved ones. So that was on my heart to say, and I know that my dad was one that always was a positive person in my life, that always told me that I could do whatever I set my mind to. And that's the same thing I try to tell my kids. And so I just want to let y'all know that as well, that no matter what obstacles and challenges that you face or that you may continue to face, just know that you can do whatever you set your mind to. And so I just want to send a big hug out to you guys and send my love to you at this time if you, again, are missing a loved one. So now that I have stated that, I also just want to say that I feel like I've been under heavy spiritual attack. I also feel like I've been getting a lot of blows from many other areas of my life. So that's not going to stop me. I haven't really let anything stop me yet. Maybe some things may have slowed me down. But that's just life, isn't it? Life is for most people is not easy. I don't think most of us were born with silver spoons in our mouth. And we weren't born, just to be handed things and for things to just come easily in life. So, sometimes I don't even know what to say. Many times, just all the stuff that is being thrown my way. But you just pretty much just have to keep going. You just have to keep going. You will have folks that'll go real hard to try to shut you down. So whatever spiritual practices you guys have, whatever, if you have religious beliefs, whatever that is, I would say just pour into that at this time. If you also are feeling like you're under attack, I've been over here feeling like, I don't know if y'all seen that movie Flowers in the Attic. Sometimes I'll be feeling like Cinderella. Sometimes I feel like Tom Hanks in Castaway or Will Smith in I Am Legend. I'll be feeling like Celine Dion, like I'm all by myself. And sometimes I just be like, WTF, what's really going on? So today when I woke up, I was getting these incoming messages, and I kept hearing the word shift, telling me to shift my perspective. and just trust, just continue to trust and persevere and just know that in time all things will work themselves out for the greater good. I have been feeling, just I don't know, just something weird in the energy around me. Um, and I have blocked out a lot of people in my life until I can really get this all sorted through. I just kind of almost feel like I have to start from scratch. I don't know if you guys have ever felt like you are having major trust issues. You don't know who to trust, what situations around you to trust. And even though I'm highly intuitive, that's kind of like what spirit is telling me. Just try to block everything out, and what is meant for you will naturally flow to you. Because again, like with having this feeling of feeling like I'm under some sort of attack, it almost is like it can sort of, what's the word I want to use? It can sort of almost mess with you if you let it, and that's that's not what we're gonna do. We're not gonna let stuff get in our way and block us from what we're trying to do. So, you know, um, that's why I'm moving in this way. But I still want to continue to work and give you guys these messages. I took a few days, just to, kind of be in the holiday spirit as best as I could. Um, and I just feel like I'm going to have to just rebuild one by one, and that's okay. That's okay. I've been, still focusing on doing a lot of writing. And despite these forces that are trying to block me in many areas of my life, I know that I have my determination, I have drive, I'm strong. And basically, that's part of what I want to deliver in my message today, too. Just let you guys know that, you just need to find that deep down within yourself as well. Just have that determination, that drive, and that strength to just keep going and do what you know is right for you to do. I don't know why all these forces are trying me, but I guess they really just don't know. It just made me stronger, really. And even if people think that I'm alone, I'm not alone. I'm not alone by far. I am not alone by far. I got my spiritual team. I have my ancestors, angels looking down upon me, and I know my heart, and I know my mind is strong. Okay? So they can try to come from my heart, my mind, my body, my finances. They can try to block my communication. All these different things, y'all, I've been feeling. But OMG, guys, it's cray as it is. I'm going to continue to be loving, kind individual. I believe in healthy competition. I feel like some folks is out here on some old other stuff. People out here, I feel like people out here putting you in stuff that you don't even know you're in, trying to set you up for failure. Because some people, that's just how they made. They just, for lack of a better way to say it, they just bitch made. They just be on some old other stuff. Maybe that's how they was raised. I don't operate in bitch ass energy. And y'all excuse my language. Sometimes I just have, I just have to come out like that. I'm not gonna be silenced anymore. I was told, "Oh, that's not ladylike. Don't talk like that," or whatever. I know how to speak, when I'm in certain rooms or around certain individuals, but sometimes I just need to say it like this. So, if you have a problem with the way I'm delivering my message, you can log off at any time. You don't have to listen to me. But I'm gonna deliver my messages the way that I see fit. So either you like it or you don't. You don't. Again, everybody have free will. You ain't got to stick around here if you don't want to. Um, but yeah, so it's just been a lot of low vibing energy that I've been sensing, and I feel like some of y'all just, I don't know if you need a hug or if some of y'all is just really struggling with some deep wounds from your childhood. I don't know, cause I don't know y'all like that. I don't know. But I did get an incoming message. I'm gonna deliver it as best I can, the way Spirit tells me. And yeah, I'm gonna just keep on thugging it out. And I pre-pulled some cards for y'all. So at the end, I'm gonna give y'all a spirit animal. I got something from my spirit junkie deck. I got something from my starseed deck, my starseed oracle, my rebel deck, because I've been feeling kind of rebellious. And gotta get y'all a good old affirmation card at the end. So yeah, we'll do that at the end. Hopefully I won't be too long-winded today. Yeah, so if you so like what I do here, guys, please like, share, and subscribe. I'm gonna get into these index cards. And again, Spirit been speaking to me real heavy about just I don't know if I'm gonna do this as a separate thing, like if I'm gonna start like a podcast. That's been heavy in my spirit to do, or if I'm gonna just upload those messages here. We'll see how that goes. Maybe I'll just do it like as a test run on this channel just to see how you guys like it. If I just, light a candle for, I've been thinking about just lighting a candle for the ancestors and just speaking on certain topics. So that will be in the works. That will be coming. So yeah, hopefully you guys like these messages I bring. Trying to give y'all some clarity, some enlightenment, things that I feel like need to be heard. They may not resonate with you, so definitely don't make it fit if it does not fit your situation. Okay. So yes, I'm gonna go straight in, and I have passed over loved ones. So yeah, at the top of what I was saying, I was just saying, a lot of us during this time, this is when we're missing our loved ones, and it can be really difficult. Let me just slide these over so I have room for my cards. And I would say if you're really, if you're a prayerful person, just say a prayer. Say a prayer for your passed over loved ones, because I do believe that those that are no longer with us in body, I do believe that they are here with us in spirit. Okay. And I believe that they definitely are watching over us real heavy. I get a really strong, I actually what I want to say. I actually had, got in my spirit, y'all, like this strong sense that a lot of passed over loved ones, were really, I almost I could really feel them in the room with me, and I had a tear, y'all, come down remember that movie, Glory? I haven't seen that in a long time, but that one tear, I just had one tear drop, that came down. I just really got overcome with emotion, some really, really, and it wasn't really a sad tear. It was just, I don't know. It's kind of just a feeling of, I don't know, just knowing that their presence was near, and it just, yeah, just kind of made me a little bit emotional. So let's move on. I have demon slayers. So yes, I know the Passover loved ones is here, but these demons is also present. And I feel like my ancestors, my past over loved ones, they trying to help me slay these demons because they don't like it. They don't like that, you know. Um, they don't like for their chosen ones or the earth angels, and this is for any of y'all now out here that are chosen. If you have been put on this earth to spread goodness and light, oh, they don't like for us to be bothered. Mm-mm. No, they don't like for us to be bothered. And I do believe they're behind the scenes, y'all, helping to slay these demons. So whatever is behind the scenes and it ain't kosher, it's gonna be dealt with. Yes, you better believe me. It's gonna be dealt with. Next, what I have is money hungry. And in the Bible, it says money is the root of all evil. And I know that in other reads, I have gotten this as well. I'm not a money hungry person. I know that we all need money to, to live and survive. But I just feel like with hard work and if you are a strong believer of manifestations, I believe that the money will come. You don't have to try to be out here trying to, rob, steal, or take somebody out of this world to get that. I don't. That's not how I operate, and I know that many of my chosen ones, that's not how y'all operate. You know that if you put good works out into the world, that you're going to be abundant. You're going to be blessed with what you need. Maybe you'll be blessed with more than what you need. And next I have step to me. And that's what I've been hearing the past over loved ones saying. Go on ahead and keep stepping to the chosen ones and the earth angels if you want to. They got you. They got your number. So they can keep on whatever these energies are that I've been picking up on, these ugly energies, these demons that need to be slayed. Y'all keep on stepping to folks if you want to. Next, I got set it off. Yeah, they gonna set it off up in here. Keep on stepping to the chosen ones and the earth angels, the light workers of the world. Just keep on. Y'all seen that movie, Set It Off? I know that this ain't got nothing to do with that, but still, somebody gonna set it off up in here. It ain't gonna end like how I ended it. Set it off for the chosen ones and the earth angels. Cause they know they was in that movie doing stuff they ain't had no business doing, trying to get that quick money. And I do feel like, they was in that movie setting it off, and it didn't end well for them, did it? So yeah, that's what I'm getting with that. I think it was only one survivor in the end. And I think she got spared because she really had went through enough. She lost all her friends and I think her brother. Yep, she lost her brother. Yeah, so she got spared in the end. But yeah, them passed over loved ones, they gonna set it off if they need to. People keep playing. this next card I have here, somebody out here flossing, y'all. They wearing some Cuban links. I'm not, huge on jewelry. I never really have been. Like, I'm pretty simple. I mean, if somebody were to buy me something, you know what I'm saying? Somebody would give me some, oh yeah, I'm gonna wear it. But me personally, like, I'm not real flashy. But what I'm getting here is somebody is out here stunting. Mm-hmm. Yeah, somebody been stunning. Yeah, and a few folks, yeah, they been stunning. They feel like they got it like that. But what I'm getting with this is they stunting, but I don't know if that money that they stunting with, I don't know if they got it honest or not. If you out here, you sporting them Cuban links. Mm-hmm. Yeah, that might be one of them demons need to be slayed. The next card I got, y'all, is Houdini. That song that I was getting in my spirit was Friends. And the song, oh my gosh. I was just playing this song a few days ago. Because that's what it had came up in my spirit. And it go, friends, how many of us have them? Friends, ones we can depend on. Yeah. I don't know, y'all. Like I said, I've been getting some really, really weird energy, and I just slowly started to cut people off and just go within myself and focus on just myself and my little small family here. Because that's what felt safe for me to do until I can figure out and discern for myself out of all of the madness and these bad energies that I'm getting, these demons, until I can how do I want to say it? Until I can kind of break through all of what's going on. I think I'm good on that. I think that when it's time for my little friend circle, because I've always kept like a smaller friend circle anyway. But yeah, just because of all the energies I've been getting recently, actually it's been more than just in recent times. This has been happening for quite a while. I just, and it ain't no love lost. I love everybody. That don't mean I gotta be around you or, I ain't gotta have no whole bunch of people around me. For me personally, that's just a safety thing, and yeah, it's just a personal safety thing, and it's yeah, that's pretty much all I can really say at this point with friends. Yeah. You have friends that may be in your life for a long time. I do have people that I've known since childhood. But again, guys, I really don't talk to a whole lot of people anymore. And it's not to say that it's going to remain that way. It's just that that's where I'm at right now. And I think that energetically in time, I'll know who are the right people that need to be allowed back into my energy. Because my next card I have here is yourself. It is okay to go within and be just with yourself and bet on yourself. And sometimes that's actually the best way. And that doesn't mean that just because it's just yourself, like you're by yourself. I don't really feel like I can only speak for myself. I really don't feel like I'm by myself. Even if it's just me alone with self, I never feel alone. And that's energy. I think chosen ones and earth angels, light workers, I think y'all probably can, relate to what I'm saying with that. Or anybody that is having a spiritual awakening, I think you guys can kind of understand what I mean with, just taking the time to be with yourself. Next card I have is trouble. And I've been feeling a lot of troubled individuals, troubled situations. Like when I go out and do things, like I just feel the energy around me, and I'm sensing that there's trouble brewing. Trouble. People are dealing with trouble in their homes, and this isn't for everybody. People are dealing with troubles on their job. People are having financial troubles. Hopefully y'all didn't spend too much on the holiday. You're not going to be in major financial trouble. But yeah, I'm getting that there is trouble. For some of y'all, there's trouble brewing within a group of people. And I do feel like for some of y'all will be able to work through whatever this trouble is that's brewing. But you're going to have to go within to do that. You're really going to have to think about how to approach the situation. But I do feel like with any of these troubles that y'all are facing, that you really need to just take some time and think about how you're going to approach it and just handle it as an adult. I mean, you're just really going to have to, whether you may have to sit down and make a list, whether you may have to really give it some thought as to how you're going to say or do whatever it is, depending on what the trouble is that's brewing, or the trouble that you have going on, whether it be with, like I said, family, finances, something with work. Those are the major ones that are popping up here. Also, I'm getting a sense with some relationships, like whether they be relationship with spouse, within love relationships, there's some trouble there. Some of these situations, I do feel like I said, if you take some time and step back and just approach it, as an adult, and work on it with words, making an action plan, whether that be, like I said, sitting down, writing it down. I do feel like some of these situations can be overcome. With others of you, I don't know now. I'm sensing that it might not. It might not be so good for some of y'all. And y'all already know. Y'all already know who you are and what it is. Yeah, y'all already know. I also got here mail. I need for y'all to check on your mail. Somebody may be getting something important in their mail. For some of you, you need to also check with mail, because there's been a lot of tampering with the mail. I even saw something. I really don't watch the news too much anymore, but I had gotten a glimpse of something where they had actually shut down something with the mail. I don't know if they were doing an investigation, because people have been committing a lot of crimes with the mail. There was a whole, I think what I saw was there was a ring of people who had been attacking the mail carriers, and stealing mail. I believe the Postal Service actually had to put something special in place in certain states, to make it more challenging for thieves to take the mail. So I'm getting a strong, urgent sense to tell y'all to check on your mail if you feel like you haven't received something or something just doesn't seem right with the way you are receiving your mail. Yes, I'm getting a strong sense with that, you know, and yeah. And you guys, I do apologize if you're hearing stuff in my background. I got my family stirring. Also, guys, I'm getting something with IP addresses. Now, I'm not a real tech savvy person, but I've gotten something like this before, like with devices, whether it be tablets, laptops, cell phones, even now with smart TVs. Um, what I want to say with this IP addresses is folks are committing so much fraud. They're doing so much dirt behind the scenes. I just want to say again, I think I got this in another reading, to just make sure that you have the proper security, that you're protecting yourselves. I could probably even take this advice myself, for my family, because folks are doing the most out here. We gotta slay them demons. You can't be out here doing these types of things. It ain't nothing but trouble they stirring up. Nothing but trouble. Yeah. Next, I have unknown. What I'm getting with this is that some of you may be put in some situations unknowingly. That there's some information that you don't know. Somebody may be not being very truthful with you. There are some unknown circumstances happening behind the scenes for some of you. And so, with this being said, y'all need to keep your eyes and your ears open. This could be unknown circumstances within your home, with your family members, or it could even be with extended folk outside of your family. Could be co-workers. It could be with friends. It could even be with people that you don't even really know like that. It's something I'm feeling like it's just unknown, or I even want to say the word hidden. Some things that are just haven't been brought to the forefront as of yet. I've got creative. I feel like some of you have been really working hard, being creative. I even get a sense that somebody has been making some things. It is Kwanzaa time, and I think for Kwanzaa they make homemade gifts. And I'm getting something here with people being extremely creative during this time. Even like with what do I want to say? With your own projects, just coming up with your own ways of doing things, and even possibly doing things creatively to make an income for yourself. So whether you be starting a business for yourself, I feel like a lot of you are finding ways to be extremely creative. I know that also inflation has been an issue for many of us around the country, and so I'm seeing that many of you are finding creative ways to deal with those issues as well. I have unique. I'm also getting a sense that many of you, you may be a little quirky. I can relate to that as well. You're a unique individual, and what I want to say with this, guys, is sometimes when you're different or you're unique or even maybe even a little bit misunderstood, that you can end up finding yourself being looked at strangely, maybe misunderstood. Even sometimes when you're unique, people can often hate on that, you know. So that's what I want to say with this unique card. But I want to tell y'all also that if you do find that you're a little bit quirky or a little bit unique, different, you don't really see people quite like yourself, or you don't really relate to a lot of others, maybe if you are more of a loner, I just want to let y'all know that it is okay. Um, you may get a little bit more flack from those around you, or you may, really, like I said, feel lonely or like you don't quite fit in. But I don't want you to look at that as it is a bad thing. That is not anything that you should feel bad about. In my life, I have been made to feel like that's, not a good thing to be unique. But it is amazing to be unique. Who wants to be cookie cutter? Who wants to be just like everybody else? I think that's what makes us all individuals. You shouldn't. I mean, of course, we have people, or how do I want to say this? We have people that we admire or we look up to, and we may want to maybe emulate the things that those unique individuals do. Um, you may have a celebrity or something that you look up to because you love their unique style. Maybe there's no one that dresses quite like them, or no one that speaks like them. Maybe they have just a very charismatic way that they come across, and you really like that, and maybe you want to find your own kind of way to incorporate that into their life. I mean, into your life. But that doesn't mean that you're gonna just go out and be this, cookie cutter type individual. Like, we don't want to. That's not cool to be going out just straight up copying everything that somebody does. That's kind of weird. Like, how, what I want to say, like, if you, let's say you go to let's say you go to a concert or something, and you want to dress up like the artist or whatever. I know, like, for instance, who is it, Cher? She, I've never went to see her before, but I heard that she has all these amazing costumes. Maybe you want to, copy one of the costumes that she's worn or something, and that's just paying homage to. I think that's how you say it, right? Yeah, just you're showing your love for for their uniqueness. But are you gonna go out and you know copy her every single day? Probably not. You're gonna do it within the right context, which would be when you go to her show or something. Maybe you want to dress like her or something. And I just think that that's just showing respect for someone that you may love. So I got here next. I got petty. And again, I've been picking up on some really foul energy, y'all. Like, some people out here being extremely petty, with no cause. Like, really, like, it could be something that they heard in passing, and now they just really want to act a certain type of way, act funny. You know, maybe somebody told them, "Well, such and such said." And a lot of this I'm getting is like based off of what they heard somebody else say. They ain't even heard it straight from you, or even if they did, they didn't take the time to come directly to you and be like, hey, why did you say such and such? Or even being woman or man enough to say, hey, I heard so and so say that you did this or you said this. Are y'all grown? I don't know. Is this some kids doing this? But it's to me, it's just really silly to be petty on some stuff. Just if you having an issue with something or someone or whatever it is, you ain't got to be behind the scenes acting petty. You know, uh, you know, just go talk about it. Try to resolve the matter instead of acting childish. Like I think in one of my other readings, I had got tricks are for kids and something like that. Like who how old are we out here, folks? There's no need to be acting you know like a petty Betty. Mm-mm. That's just silly. Oh Lord, and then next I got bitter. So somebody not only are they petty, they bitter. And this is a bunch of somebodies. Again, like I think I said before we got started with the cards, I don't know if some of y'all just, dealt with some horrific things from your past, your childhood, or what have you. I don't know if y'all going through some really tough situations that are leaving you bitter. I don't know if you just got a bitter taste in your mouth. I don't know. But I'm getting a strong sense to tell y'all to just take a step back. If you're around a bunch of people that's making you feel a type of way, maybe you need to just go have some time to yourself to think about, why am I acting this way? Why am I being a petty Betty or a petty Peter? I don't know. Why am I bitter? What am I bitter about? Who did something to me? What is the real root of the matter? You know what I'm saying? We are all human and we all go through things. I'm the type of person like I'm pretty open. Like I'll tell you if I'm upset about something or I done did something I ain't had no business doing. I'm pretty open. I can tell on myself. I don't need anybody else to be out here, trying to write my story for me. I think that we are the best uh, um, people to tell our story. You can tell your story the best. Everybody has a story. Everybody has a past. Me personally, I'm just not a petty person. I'm not a bitter person. I speak on some things and I vent a lot of times. I am working on myself to where I try not to just constantly harp on old things. I think I'm continuing to learn and grow and focus on the present and moving forward and not so much focus on the past. I know that we do need to talk about the past sometimes so we can know to do better for the present and for our future. But to sit up there and just continuously be petty and bitter on some things, no, that's not cool. It's time to let stuff go, y'all. Um, you know, I don't know what these unknown. I keep wanting to go back to this unknown card. There's some things that I think are not known though that may even be causing some of this pettiness. So maybe you just need to do a little bit of research and find out what it is that you know, what is it that's causing you to be petty? What is it that's causing you to feel bitter? I'm also getting here now. I have invasion, and with this invasion, this literally could be somebody having a doggone. Well, I don't even want to say that, but I'm seeing like somebody is in either an invasion of somebody's privacy, a home. Lord, I hope ain't nobody had a home invasion. Um, yeah, y'all be careful out here in these streets. I don't know if somebody had a home invasion. I don't know if the popo done had to bust in. I don't know if it's that kind of invasion where it was. That's a raid though. But I don't know. That's what spirit want me to say. Like is that kind of invasion. And again, these messages that I get, they are timeless. So whenever you're seeing it, and it's going to be something that may have happened in the past, present, or future. I just want to throw that out there for any of what I'm saying. And see, the next card is illegal. So yeah, maybe it was a home invasion. That's illegal. If the popo had to come to your house and bust it down, that's I know that's was a raid, but that's an invasion still. Um, and the only way they're gonna do that is if they feel like something illegal was taking place. Um, y'all do what y'all do. I know I ain't involved in no illegal activities. Mm-mm. I'm not doing it. I didn't do it. If they said I did it, then that's a setup. Shit, I had that in a previous reading about folks getting set up. So again, y'all just be careful out here. Be careful who you align yourself with. Like I said, I done cut folks off. And again, it's not because I don't love people or whatever. I'm not a cold-hearted person at all. I'm a very loving, kind individual. I done had people try to, make me out to be something that I am not. But I am very secure within myself, and if you feel like I done did something, you can come directly to me. I'm not a mean person. I'm very easy to talk to. I feel like for some of you, you are also that way. So if you are, with this illegal, I'm also getting somebody. Yeah, somebody. I don't know if this person wearing these doggone Cuban links. Somebody done did something they ain't got no business doing. I don't know who you are. Like, I think I have said this in previous messages. Don't shoot the messenger. I'm just saying stuff. I ain't said nobody name. This is if this message is, if it resonate with you. It don't have to resonate with you. You ain't even got to watch me. You ain't got to listen to me. But I'm just saying. I'm just saying somebody doing something they ain't got no business doing. Doing something they ain't got no business doing, and there's been some invasions. Yeah, whoever these folks are, they low vibing. Yeah, they pretty much stay on mess. That's just what they do. They do illegal stuff. And that's you. If that's how you live your life, if maybe you was raised like that. Maybe you come from a family where that's what they do. Some people feel like that's how they gotta live. They low vibing. They do illegal things. That's a personal thing. Hopefully it don't end badly for you. But typically when people are doing illegal things, you may get away with it for a little while. You may get away with it for a little while. You may get away with it for a long time. But I'm just here to tell you that if you so choose to deal in said activities, that is, most people should know right from wrong. If if you're dealing with stuff behind the scenes that is not legal, that I do feel that eventually it's going to catch up with you. I'm just delivering the message the way that it was given to me, y'all. I got here the loyalty card. I do have a sense that that whoever is out here dealing within these illegal activities, you got some folks that's loyal to the soil with you. Yeah, you got some people that's loyal to the soil. But I also am getting a sense with this loyalty card that that this loyalty also can only go so far. That's also what Spirit want me to say, that loyalty can only go so far. I'm getting a sense that somebody may have been holding it down and being loyal, but there were some unknowns here. There were some things that were unknown, so they were being loyal, but they weren't privy to all of the information. And so with this loyalty card, I don't know if it's going if the person or people are going to remain loyal with it when whatever this situation is. Only you guys know. That situation may not remain if some information comes to light about some unknown circumstances. Because my next card is fake. Somebody is a fraud out here, a whole fraud. What Nicki Minaj say? I don't want no frauds. No, I don't want nobody fake. Nobody want no fake love, no frauds. And somebody out here, the loyalty ain't all what it need to be. That's what even though this card say loyalty, I still got a strong sense to tell y'all somebody didn't know all the information. They were being loyal to a group of people or a person, and this could be male or females. Yeah, just take it how it resonates, guys. These are not gender specific readings. But yeah, there's some fake people in the bunch. And that's what I'm saying. Me personally, I took a step back. I took a step back from folks because it's I don't be knowing what people be on. If your energy just feels off, and I'm not saying for everybody that I remove myself from, it's just certain things, just if they don't seem right, it can feel a little bit fake. I can feel energy. And so when the energy is off, I just, try to remove myself, step back. If I gotta be in that, then a lot of times I may just be quiet. I may just be peeping, seeing what's going on. What Bernie Mac say, what's going on. I miss Bernie. He's one of my favorite comedians. Sabotage. Yeah, somebody gonna mess around and sabotage their dang on self. They gonna sabotage their dang on self. They gonna be found out. Whatever's going on, whatever is unknown. I just have a feeling that whatever this fakeness is going on, whoever you've been being loyal to, whoever these low vibing individuals are, these friends, how many of us have them? Yeah, your past over loved ones, they watching. The past over loved ones are watching. They want these demons slayed. They ain't got time for these petty Peters. They will set it off in this mug. Yep. Your best bet, y'all. Where's my card at? Yourself. Bet on yourself every time. Bet on yourself every time. If it don't feel right, don't look right, y'all better protect yourself from that trouble. The trouble card. Yep, I have a feeling that somebody might have sabotaged themselves with this, whatever this invasion is. I think that whether it be an invasion of privacy, and I go back to this IEP addresses. Somebody what they say in what's that movie Menace to Society? He says, you know you done fucked up, right? Yeah, somebody done fucked up. No, and I'm sorry, I gotta say it that way. I just, spirit is funny. I love to laugh. I love to make people laugh, and yeah, spirit has been really humorous. Some of the stuff that spirit give, I literally will be cracking up to myself. People, if anybody be watching me or whatever, or if anybody's around when I just bust into laughter, it's just because spirit gives me things sometimes, and it be hilarious. And I also just want to, I'm not going to shout nobody out, but I do watch other readers, and you guys just give me life. Like, some of y'all just, you're so talented at what you do, and I don't copy nobody. I admire a lot of y'all, and I love what you do. I think there's space for all of us to do what we do. I think we all, that we'll go back with this unique card. We're all unique and special in our own way. The way that many of you present, I just love it. I watch certain readers. Some of y'all, I start watching y'all, and I don't vibe with it. I turn it off. And then, ain't no love lost. Love y'all too, but I don't connect with all readers. I watch, out of admiration. I watch because even some of y'all readings, I resonate for myself personally because I can't always pick up info for myself. But yeah. What I got here, I got evil intentions. And I have gotten this one before. Mm-hmm. Evil intentions. Somebody, somebody doing something. And maybe a bunch of somebody's doing some stuff they really ain't got no business doing, y'all. They not coming in a positive light at all. They dealing with some, I don't know, maybe they one of the demons that need to be slayed. They're not coming in love. They're not coming in with light. There's some darkness behind it, so y'all be careful. I got instigator. And I wrote down the definition of instigator. It says a person who intentionally incites or starts trouble. What did I just say? Evil intentions. That's what I get with an instigator. Now, let me give you the scenario of somebody. Let's say this person's like, oh yeah, I'm gonna kick up some drama today. And they go tell something that they know it's a lie. And they go tell it to multiple people. And let's say these people all believe that, like they tried to say about, I don't even want to say that man's name, but that man that I don't even want to know if I want to call him a politician, but that man that in trouble and swear he ain't did nothing wrong, and they try to say he incited the insurrection or whatever. Yeah, a person who intentionally incites or starts trouble. That's evil intentions, y'all. Now, why would you do some mess like that? That's kicking up mess. But there are some people that they're just drama starters. They just like to start trouble. But I got this song has been popping up a lot for me. It's Michael Jackson, "You Are Not Alone." Yeah, we'll go with that version. We won't go with the R. Kelly version. Because I think didn't R. Kelly write that? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Just know that y'all are not alone in this. If you're going through some mess, if you got folks that's causing trouble in your life, just know that you are not alone. I do feel like y'all got some angels around you. You may feel Celine Dion all by yourself, but you're not. You're not. I'm getting this butterflies. I love butterflies, y'all. But what I'm getting with butterflies is that somebody is going through, or a bunch of people are going through a major um, transformation, and what um, that's really what butterflies signifies to me is transformation. Um, so yeah, even though you may be going through some trouble, there may be troubled waters. I feel like a lot of you are going through some very positive transformations at this time. You just need to remain loyal to yourself. I know we had the loyalty card out here. Be loyal to yourself, and again, don't feel like you're all by yourself. You're not. I do believe that you have stuff going on behind the scenes that you can't really see. That's gonna let everything work out. Unfortunately, guys, I don't even want to say this word, but I got misconduct and then the R word. So again, I hope that I should have said this earlier, but I hope that nothing in this reading has triggered you. And I'm not gonna say the word, but I do feel like somebody with, and even it's taking me back to this invasion card, that somebody may have been invaded in a very, very, oh my God, in a very, oh, this is just really, like, it makes me sick to my stomach to think about that. Someone invaded somebody in a very violent way. And when it comes to this R word, I hope you guys know where I'm going with this, that this is misconduct of a that kind of nature. I know I have spoke the words in previous readings, but I'm not going to do that because I don't want to heavily trigger anybody, but somebody may have experienced this, and it could be male or female. Again, if this is something that you have experienced, I hope that you are able to get help for the situation. This is something that I definitely don't take lightly. Nobody should be violated in that way. But yeah, if you've had an invasion, in your home, I'm feeling like this may have happened to someone or some people, and I know a lot of people don't want to report that. They don't, because, yeah, I'm gonna just leave that alone. But I did get a sense, like when I had to write it down, that this has happened to someone, or unfortunately, more than one of you. And that's because there's some cray people out here. And I hate to say it like that, but that's what Spirit gave me. Cray. There's some people off their doggone rocker out here. And they need our love, they need our compassion, and they really need some mental health services. Because if you out here committing the R word, in invading people's space, yeah, you need some help. You've gone off the deep end. You're a little cray. Y'all, I'm getting close to the end here, but just know there's some hidden figures. I know that was a movie too, Hidden Figures, but that's not what I was getting with this card. I got a few different things with this. Like, there's some hidden people. Think they're hidden, but peekaboo, I see you. Yeah, there's people, I think, that are watching folk. Maybe that's how they were able to commit this R word or this invasion, because they're watching. But I have a sense that even though so many people think they are hidden, or even I'm getting something that's not negative. I'm getting hidden figures, but they're hidden figures that are actually to help. Like, what was it? What was I saying earlier? I can't remember. It'll come back to me. But yeah, they're hidden figures for a good reason. They're watching this stuff going on, and I feel like that for some of you that a lot of light will be shed on whatever has been going on that was inappropriate. Um, but for some of the hidden figures, it's people that are lurking because they up to drama, up to no good. And y'all, some people we know, they just ruthless. They will stop at nothing to do not so good things. So y'all just be mindful, be watching your surroundings. And with this death card here, I'm getting that this does not necessarily mean that somebody is physically passing, but I do get a strong sense that for some of y'all, it is actual somebody is going to be passing away, whether it be from I'm getting that somebody or some people may be sick from something and will be passing away, or this could just be a death of a situation. Like I'm feeling like somebody's circumstances may be changing for the better, and that it's just a death to that situation. I'm seeing that somebody may be moving. I'm also seeing that somebody may be leaving a job. It could be the death of some type of employment, and I'm also I'm seeing a death of a relationship. There may be a death to a relationship. I've got here cults. And cults, I know a lot of times when people hear that word, they think of it as a bad thing, but it doesn't necessarily have to be a bad thing. A cult is a religion or religious group with followers living in an unconventional manner, and it usually has a charismatic leader. Now, with some of this, I was getting that this is not a good situation, that there's somebody that is very controlling. They charismatic, that's how they draw the people in, but they're a very controlling person. And there was actually I want to watch it, but I gotta be in the mood to watch it. But had came across on Netflix. It was a situation about some type of twin flame cult. Yeah, I want to watch that because that didn't seem like it was what's up. That sounded like some arranged marriage type stuff. I know that some cultures do that. I don't know that I would necessarily be down for something like that. Like, I don't want to be in no arranged. I feel like love should find you organically. But if that's what y'all do, I know that I think that's in Indian culture where your parents pick your, y'all let me know in the comment section. I don't know. I'm educated, but I don't know everything about everything. Y'all can help me out on this. But I know that that's one culture I believe that where they have arranged marriages. And if that's what you do, that's fine. I'm not saying anything. I'm very open and willing to learn about different situations. I'm just saying personally, I don't think that's something that I would want to be involved in. I feel like that's, for me personally, it's something that should organically find you. And I like looking up information, so sometimes when I do these reads, guys, I actually will look up Webster's dictionary or whatever and get a definition. So I also was getting occults because I wanted to know the difference between what I was getting because I got both come into my spirit where I got occult and then I got occult. This, what I'm doing right here, this can be considered occult. Now, again, this can be considered negative or positive. When it comes to my channel and what I'm doing, everything I do here is of the light. I'm not inviting any dark spirits in. I oftentimes will say a silent prayer before I begin. I shuffle my cards. I pray. Sometimes even I'll give y'all a Bible verse or whatever. But yeah, nothing that I'm doing is negative. I know people can look at it as negative and they can say, oh, you're a witch or whatever. You can call it what you want to, but I know in my spirit what I'm doing and I'm not doing anything wrong or improper. But, it can be of a negative connotation, which I put dark, or it could be non-negative, which is what I do, of the light. Yes, I'm inviting in light, good energy, nothing low vibing, even though some of the messages that are portrayed here are negative, but they're things that need to be, messages that need to be put out that spirit gives me. So when it comes to occult, it is related to or dealing with supernatural forces. You don't have to believe in that. It's to each his own. We are all individuals. Again, like I said in the reading, the unique card came out. We're all unique. You participate in and do what you so see fit. Okay? And that has been the reading. So I'm going to go ahead and get ready to close out, guys. Hopefully you are able to get some clarity and some enlightenment on maybe things that you already have been sensing or knowing. Quick stack of cards up here. And I'm going to go ahead and read you guys. I got a spirit animal for you that I have pre-pulled. And hopefully what I pre-pulled ties into this message here. And if you are part of a religious group, which is also what Spirit wants me to say, I hope that you can discern whether or not that is a true, upright religious group, because there are some religious groups out here where Spirit want me to tell you that they are not of the light. There are some religious groups. I know that you guys have heard of them from the past. They are very cultish, and not in a good way. Nothing that you're involved in should feel like you are under someone else's or a bunch of other people's control. You should have free will to say, do, and think as you would like. There shouldn't be anything negative about being part of a religious group. The people in said religious group should not be spewing any negative information, especially about its followers or congregation or what have you. That's just what Spirit wanted me just to add right quick. But let's go to our spirit animal. What I pre-pulled was the badger. And the badger stands for endurance. Whatever you seek, your tenacity and faith will be paying off. Know that no matter the temporary outer conditions, you will manifest your desires in divine timing and in the form that is best for you. Like that, y'all. And I'm all about that manifestation. And then next I have from my Spirit Junkie deck, did a shuffle, and this is also a beautiful card. It says, I communicate with ease and grace. And I hope you guys think I communicate with ease and grace. People are willing to embrace what I have to say. And I hope that goes for you guys too. Like, I hope that you're able to get your messages across. I think that people are able to receive your messages better when you communicate, with ease and grace. Like when, you have a nice tone of voice, you're not, doing too much, you're not escalating your voice, you keep things at an even tone. I do think that people will be more willing to embrace what you have to say. That's a beautiful card. There's a pretty bird on it. I have been seeing a lot of birds lately as well. And I've heard other readers say, and I do agree, that birds are a sign of messages. So, yeah, that's probably why they chose to put a bird on that card. And even if, I don't know, if you look at the card a little bit closer, like those flowers up there, they look like stars. Mm-hmm. Yeah. And then I pulled something from my affirmation deck. I have gratitude. All humans suffer. And I find this idea revolutionary and freeing because the people who I envy, admire, and idolize suffer just as I do. So I choose overwhelming gratitude for my life, for I am all that I need. Mm-hmm. I like that one as well. Yeah, I think I'm very thankful for whatever I have. It looks like somebody holding a hot cup of tea here. I done sat here and talked so much. I had a cup of tea sitting over here. I let it get cold. I'm gonna have to go heat it back up. But I'm gonna get ready to close out pretty soon, guys. I think I have 2 more cards for y'all. But yeah, have gratitude. Be thankful, for whatever you have, no matter how big or how small it is. I have this card that I pulled from my Starseed Oracle. And it says, water your garden. Nourishment, body care, tenderness, rest. Yeah, you got to take care of you first. If you are worn thin, how are you going to be able to pour into anything else? You got to take care of yourself first. And I know that I've definitely been making sure that I do that more for myself. Because I have a tendency to always want to take care of everybody else and everything else. And at times I have neglected myself. So that this is even a reminder, not just for you all, but for myself, And that's however you see fit, whatever self-care you do. I've been trying to take better care of my skin, using body butters. Before I put my body butter on, just a good body scrub. Going and getting my mani-pedis. I actually am due for one. It look like I about need a fill on my nails. But yeah, you gotta have good self-cares. I know it's the holidays and we've been eating probably, some of us, not as healthy as we should, but make sure you guys get back to that. If you go to the gym or if you have a pretty healthy eating regimen, but you kind of indulged in a few things, just get back to that after the holidays are over. You are so entitled during the season to have some of your favorite goodies. And then since I've been feeling a little rebellious lately, I decided to pull from the Rebel deck, the Oracle with an Attitude. hmm And so this one says, you're going through some tough shit. hmm Yeah, sometimes we all do. We go through some tough things, but on the flip side of this, it says, everyone has their turn. Welcome to yours. Gather your tired ass up and handle it. hmm I've had to. So if anybody know, I know. I done been through it, y'all. And again, you don't have to necessarily look like what you've been through. I was always taught that regardless of whatever you're going through, you ain't gotta go outside looking crazy or whatnot, or be online crying and whatnot. We all have different emotions. We get sad. You may have the sniffles or whatever, but you suck it up and you get through it. Back to the star seed work, but yeah, you gotta pour into yourself. You have to water your garden, and I'm not talking about flowers and plants. I'm talking about watering yourself, nourishing yourself, drinking your water, your body care, being tender with yourself. You don't have to be so hard on yourself. Don't overwork yourself. Get some rest if you're able to. Go on a vacation. If you can't physically go on a vacation, go on a vacation in your mind. Go sit somewhere in quiet and rest your mind. Think about being in a happy place. Like if you like being in the sun, but you can't get to a sunny vacation spot, just close your eyes and imagine. Even if you're not a child, you still can have a big imagination. You know, you guys, that has been the messages that have come through. Hopefully they've been again helpful to some of y'all. Gave you some clarity, some enlightenment, gave you some things to think about. Again, at the top of the read, I was talking about doing some new things. I'm going to continue to work on those projects behind the scenes and hopefully get them to you soon. So if you so like what I do here, please do like, share, and subscribe. And I really love you guys. If this is your first time visiting with me, please do stop back if you so like what I do. If you've been here before, I thank you. I thank you for staying to the end to listen to me. Yeah. And if you've been going through some tough things, guys, like I said, don't beat yourself up too much. I done been through it, y'all. But I don't claim that stuff that my life is gonna continue to be the way that it is. I'm very strong, very resilient, and I try to live in a way to where I try not to let stuff bother me. Oh, in the past, people have really, really tried to bother me and really tried to make me lose my whole entire mind. But no, it's not gonna work. It's not gonna work. The past over loved ones, angels, ancestors, those who are my spirit guides, whether they be earthly spirit guides or those angels. There are, I think, earth angels that are here with me down here on this earth, and I have angels up above. And when I talk about ancestors, it don't matter whether they ancestors that's in the upper room, because we know that all our ancestors, they don't make it now, because they were some booger bears when they was here on this planet. So I do feel like even some of my past over loved ones that they might have did they dirt here, and they might not have made it. They might not have made it to the upper room. I think that they even be fighting for me. You know what I'm saying? Because I had love for them when they was here, and I have love for them still that they was gone, even if they was wrong while they was here. I love them too. I say that all the time. Like, I don't have hating, um, I don't have hatred in my heart. Even if you come for me incorrectly, that's just not how I operate, because I believe wholeheartedly in karma. I do believe that you gonna get yours. What's that old MC Breeze song? I gotta get mine, so you gotta get yours. Mm-hmm. Yeah, yeah. We all gotta be out here getting to it. But if you out here and you getting to it and you not getting to it in a good way, oh, it's gonna come back on you tenfold. Believe me. And I've said this in previous reads. Um, I know I'm supposed to be closing y'all, but I just want to say this. I do believe that I don't care whether it's a year ago, 5, 10, 15, 20, even 40 years. I don't care how long it takes. If you did something you ain't got no business doing, oh, your karma will come back on you. And there is good karma and there is bad karma. So depending upon, how much good you do, I think you get you get um you get it in return. So if you out here, what I mean by that is if you out here doing good deeds, you putting good stuff into the atmosphere, you gonna have amazing things happen for you. But if you one of them low vibing individuals, one of these demons that need to be slayed out here, I'm gonna just pray for you, because it ain't gonna be pretty for you. It ain't gonna be pretty for you. Somebody gonna set it off for you up in this piece. But y'all, that has been my message. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one.